And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Oh my God, we got a show today. And I'm telling you what, are you positioned correctly? It's like this. You're not going to see it coming. You're not going to see this coming. This shit's going to come out of nowhere. It's go from zero to hero. That's what I'm letting you know. You need to be positioned ready right now. The news we got today, I don't care what the price is today. That shit doesn't even fucking concern me. What I do on Crypto Hulk channel is I show you fundamentals and facts. I don't care what prices of crypto look like. That shit doesn't even fucking matter. That shit is so manipulated. I've shown over and over and over again. They got dark pools. They got they got exchanges they go to where they buy and sell shit and nobody ever sees the price change. But gee, Crypto Hulk. You're going to be so fucking wrecked. You better get your Caleb and Brown custody in case there's a little attacky poo. My crypto's right where the top banks in the world are. Fire blocks. That's Caleb and Brown right there. When something happens and somebody wants to try to raid the cookie jar, I'm in there with the top banks. I look to my left. I got Wells Fargo. I got BNY Mellon over there. I'm in the same fucking custody as them. That's where I choose to be. You can choose to be wherever. But Crypto Hulk, this other one has insurance. You know why they need insurance? Because they're a fucking garbage ass custody. That's why. Oh, Crypto Hulk. But that one guy on the internet keeps pushing this other custody solution, saying it's better. Oh, it's better? That's why BNY Mellon's not there. That's why Wells Fargo's not there. Yeah, but this North American life insurance company's in there. Wow. Let's just have a party. That's so fucking exciting. Northwestern Life Insurance is using that custody solution. Oh my God, we should throw a party. I'm so excited. I can't contain myself. Next, the Crypto Hulk lawyer. It's coming, everybody. You think your government, who's bought off by the banks, you think they're going to let you keep your crypto? Wow, you believe in Santa, don't you? Yes, you do. And the Easter Bunny and all that shit. You believe in all that shit, don't you? My government, it's full of rules, and they're going to make sure everything is done right. Wow, you're one of those. Okay. Just like in 1933, when government made it illegal for people to have gold and they forced everybody to sell their gold back to the government. Then they raised the price of the gold after you sold it. Oh, shit. That's what your government did. I don't trust any government. That's why I have the Crypto Hulk lawyer down there. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's all cool. But Crypto Hulk, I need that money so I can buy more crypto. It's not how much you buy. It's how much you're allowed to keep. And when the government says, give it back, you're giving it up and your cheeks are clapped and mine and everybody else is all protected because we got the Crypto Hulk lawyer. Don't start saying, they took all my stuff. Get off the show, bitch. And we're going to block your stupid ass. When your custody gets stolen because it was not in Caleb and Brown, we're going to laugh at your ass and block your stupid fuck on this channel. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know in advance what's going to happen. Then, when the government takes your shit and you tell everybody on this channel, your ass is blocked, okay? I'm not having dumb shits on this program. You fucked up. Join the Hi, I fucked up club. That's what you're going to join. You're not being on this channel. Oh, no. This is a no loser O channel. Okay. So when the bad shit happens to you and you start saying, oh man, guess what? We're blocking you right away. I'm just letting you know, no fucking dumbasses on this show. Go join the other channels that didn't warn you. But Crypto Hulk, I was watching the other channels because it's just so friendly and I wanted to be a part of a team. Go be a part of the, hi, I got my cheeks clapped and I'm a dumb fuck club. Join that channel. That's just for you. You will not be on this channel, I'm telling you. Alrighty then. Look, I'm in a position. No worries over here. Thank you, sir. Chris Sharpie. Chris Sharp's already. He already fucking knows. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about finance at all. What I do know is how to get high. Heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines, roofies, date rape, drugs. I take them all. 24/7, I take it. For the past 5.5 years, I was high 24/7. Any kind of advice you took from this channel and this and that, whatever, you just fucked up. Whenever you pay $500, you're paying for my drug habit, all right? So I put that out there. Now, let's get in. Here's the article right here. Let's look at what a Wells Fargo executive said. Oh, man, oh, man. She spilled the beans. She already knows. All she's doing, it's shit we already know. Like, we don't know when shit's going to happen. We just know that it will happen. That's why we're on this show. I can't tell you the dates and times. I can only show you the sign of the times. Wells Fargo. Now, this article is not... Okay, this is an article on Binance. This isn't Binance saying this. This is somebody on Binance. Some average person. I don't even know who this fucking person is. So what we're going to do is just read the article. It's not the God's honest truth. We don't know how much of this article is true and false, but we do have Grok. So here's the deal. We're going to read the article for what it is, and then I'm going to go through my Grok. Grok's going to read this article and then tell you what Grok thinks. So here's the deal. If this article's bullshit and it's hype, like some dumbasses out there, oh, that article, that's just hype, blah, blah, blah. That's not even the treasurer of Wells Fargo. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Well, go back and eat dicks, okay? Stop leaving comments. I'm going to let you know, when you leave derogatory comments, all I'm doing is blocking you or reporting you as spam. Either one of the two. I'm not entertaining dumb shit conversation with retards, okay? I got no time for that. So go back to your Twitter spaces and show how smart you are with your little 15 followers on there, and you can do all your drugs, get fucking hammered on alcohol and shit. No one can understand what you're saying on spaces. Dude, stop. Please stop. Please stop. You're so smart and everything, but you got 15 followers on your little Twitter Spaces channel. Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, buddy, you go. I've only been here for 5.5 years helping people to be rich. Not a big deal. Wells Fargo Treasury Management predicts that XRP will reach $500 in 7 months. Okay. All we're doing is reading the article, and then we're going to see how Grok feels about it, and then we're going to move on. So it's possible. Could this happen? Absolutely could happen. Am I saying it's going to happen? Oh, yeah, I'm saying it's going to happen. Oh, yes. God, yes. Is, in this article, is it possible for it to happen in 7 months? Absolutely. I emphatically agree with that. Absolutely. Let's read the article. Will it happen? I don't fucking know. Does it matter to me? Doesn't fucking matter to me. I'm here whatever long as it takes. Another 5 years, I guess I'm here another 5 years. Like, that's just how I am. I'm that guy who's been working out for 40 years, 6 days a week for 40 fucking years. I'm going in after the show to work out. That's just what I fucking do. I mean, it's like ingrained into me. Like when I deep dive cryptos and shit, and I maybe buy certain portions or whatever cryptos, it doesn't need to go up tomorrow. I don't work out for 40 fucking years thinking about today, tomorrow. I don't care about today or tomorrow. That shit doesn't matter to me. I'm caring about long haul. I've been doing this shit since 1985. That's just what I do. That's just a testament of the drive and motivation and determination that Crypto Hulk has. I figure out ways to just keep working out for 4 decades. That's just what winners do. Wells Fargo, Treasury Management Officer Shannon Thorpe presented an eye-catching price estimate for XRP. Did the Wells Fargo Corporation say this? No. According to the article, it's somebody who allegedly works for Wells Fargo. Okay. I'm not saying Wells Fargo's saying this, dumbasses out there. It's somebody allegedly named Shannon Thorpe who allegedly works for Wells Fargo. Okay, so what? It doesn't fucking matter. We're just reading an article. It's all that I'm doing. Thorpe presented an eye-catching price estimate. It's not really eye-catching. We all know this is going to $500,000, $2,000, $300,000, $500,000, something, whatever it is. I mean, eventually, XRP is deflationary, right, kids? So eventually, XRP will be $100,000. I'm not saying when it'll happen. Maybe it's 30, 50 years from now. I don't know. But so here's the thing. Crypto Hulk says different things. They're all going to come true. I just don't know when. Will XRP be 100,000? Yes, it will. It's deflationary, dumbass. So eventually it will be 100,000. If that's in the year, whatever it is, 2200. I mean, I don't know. 200 years from now, will it be 100,000? I have no idea. It doesn't really fucking matter to me because I'll be dead anyway. But it will be $100,000. It's deflationary. So there you have it. It's going to keep going up, up, up. The amount of XRP around the world is going to go down, 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 and eventually be $100,000. Let's continue. The foresighted, so the CEO predicts that the value of XRP will rise between $1 to $500 in the near term, namely during the next 4 to 7 months. The price growth forecast reflects staggering 14,000 to 71,000% increase over the current market value. Whoa. Thorpe recognizes the long-term discussion with the XRP community. Oh, the XRP. Oh, it's a community now. Okay. You mean the government community in which one party relies entirely on Bitcoin's chart patterns and tends to make short-term price forecasts. Another group, on the other hand, stresses the usefulness of XRP, thinking that its partnerships and the replacement of the old system will be the primary drivers of this price. Thorpe, on the other hand, offers a fresh viewpoint, highlighting that XRP is not a security. Well, I already told you that. I've been telling you that for years with the Ripple settlement agreement in 2015. We know that XRP is a currency, is what it is. Let's continue. Then, on the other hand, offers fresh XRP is not a security, and that basing price estimates on typical securities reasoning runs opposed to the Ripple team's initial intention. The Ripple team, that means the government. This XRP was designed to replace the financial system. It's a currency that they can back with different things, gold, silver, other cryptos and stuff. So on Crypto Hulk channel, we've already known the government determined XRP was a currency, and that Ripple is a money service business. It's a bidness, bidness, BIDNESS. Okay, just trying to make sure everything's exactly correct. Thorpe expands on her reasoning by introducing the idea of liquidity strength as a critical indicator to examine when forecasting XRP's future value. To determine a price range for the token, she considers the entire supply, which includes circulation tokens, burned tokens, and tokens held by banks, governments, and people. And she believes Ripple has released all of its XRP from escrow. Okay, well, it hasn't happened yet, and I don't think it'll ever happen. I think it'll either be burned up or the Treasury will keep it, but let's keep going. We're just reading an article. I'm not claiming anything about what this lady's saying. If you notice what I do when I go through a crypto, I'm going to tell you the good and the bad that I see. Hey, if it happens 5 years from now to $400, like, it doesn't fucking matter to me. Like, I'm in this, and I go through news every day, and I report it to you. That's what I do. Whenever this shit fucking goes, it goes. That's just how I am, you know? I'm not here to be the cheerleader for that Thorpe lady, whatever her fucking name is. It doesn't fucking matter. XRP will be at $400 one day. I don't know when. She's saying in 4 to 7 months. I'm saying let's read the article and see her reasoning. Then we run it by Grok, and Grok's like, yep, it actually could happen. So there you go. I'm not shocked, okay? Nevertheless, she claims that such a figure ignores prospective economic development, messaging, and settlement operations, and the ongoing advantages of adopting XRP. Thorpe compares the token's potential to that of SWIFT, which processes around 45 million messages per day using real-world examples. Even if, here's what this Thorpe woman says, even if Ripple could just take 30% of SWIFT's daily value, which she estimates at $7 trillion. Oh, shit. It would result in an astounding 2.1 trillion in daily value for XRP, approximately 13 million messages. With XRP's fast settlement time of 1 to 5 seconds, liquidity would be present. Thorpe, on the other hand, emphasizes the difficulty of completing big transactions with minimal liquidity strength, since it may need a major amount of banks' XRP holdings. Thorpe considers all worldwide banks incinerated XRP, individual holdings, XRP given to major banks and creators, and tokens accessible on liquidity hubs and exchanges to arrive at her price projection. That's how she arrives at her price projection, are all those things I just read off. And Grok's going to go over it after this article. She thinks that there are 50 to 75 billion XRP sustaining liquidity strength at any one moment. When dispersed over 300 to 1,000 different banks, liquidity providers, and governments, each institution would get around 75 million XRP. Let me tell you something. What Ripple has to have is low prices on this crypto. David Schwartz has already told us. I remember this from a long time ago. You want to keep the XRP as low as you can. Spread that liquidity out everywhere that you can. You don't want to just dump it on the market, because a bad actor can come in and just buy it all up and own a majority of these little XRPs, right? So you want to keep some in this little escrow account that the government, which is the United States Treasury, is going to take over. And I've been saying this, I don't know, 5 years now, 4 to 5 years. That's not a big deal. But you're going to have only so much XRP available, because you got to keep the liquidity low. I'm sorry, you got to keep the price down. Look, you can't get a small bank or whatever, these banks paying $500 a piece. No, you've got to have the XRP as low as possible in price and spread it out to as many banks, governments, whatever it might be as possible. You don't want just one company coming in and scooping it up. So you got to kind of protect that XRP and carefully release it. And that's what Ripple's been doing from day one. They've been buying it back. XRP Fund 2 actually has been doing all this. And that's how that's been working. So using JP Morgan as an example of a top tier bank with a daily transaction volume of $8 trillion. Thorpe hypothesizes that even if Ripple grabbed 10% of the market, which is $800 billion, that represents 75 billion in XRP in circulation would not be enough to transfer such enormous sums effectively. Think about this. Can XRP be $2? Well, JP Morgan is moving $8 trillion in a day. The XRP can't be $2 a piece. That's not going to allow JP Morgan to move $8 trillion in a day. I don't know what exact price it has to be, but think about that's just JP Morgan. Now think about everything in the whole entire world moving. The XRP won't work at $2. That's why I'm just fine. Like whatever time this takes, I already know. XRP goes to $1 tomorrow. That's fine. Like I don't care. And then I get all these people at the gym I used to go to, or people at random. Crypto Hulk, what do you think? Well, I think you're a fucking dumbass. You need to watch my program. That's number one. I'm just telling you what I'm mentally thinking. Let's continue, because this whole price thing is a shit show. Thorpe admits that this estimate only applies to cross-border transactions and excludes derivatives, real estate, CBDCs. Exactly. You got payments, but what is going to give the XRPs the value is when everything in the world, which is about $5 quadrillion. There's two things we need to be rich, right? Global crypto laws. And then next thing, global tokenization of real world assets. Oh, shit. That's $5 quadrillion. So when that $5 quadrillion is put down on the ledger, the XRP's value just skyrockets right there. That's where the value comes from when shit is tokenized on the XRP ledger. Everything is going on the ledger, and that's how we'll see prices of $100,000 one day. I don't know when that day is, whenever that day is. But Crypto Hulk, when is it going to be? I don't fucking know. I'm not Zoltar. He's over there snorting coke. He's still, earlier before the show, we were snorting it, and he's still snorting it right now. Thorpe delivers her price prognosis after laying the framework, expecting XRP's price range to reach anywhere between $1 to $500 in the near future. Her computation is based on the liquidity strength scenario, which states that $100 XRP with a supply of 50 billion XRP result in a LS of $5 trillion, while $500 results in a LS liquid strength of 25 trillion total. Thorpe believes that this price offers the market breathing space, allows for expansion, and ensures that no one firm need billions of XRP to function on a daily basis. So the thing is, if you got 50 billion XRP and they're $2 a piece, then that's worth $100 billion. Now, if JP Morgan's moving 7 trillion, that price shit ain't going to work. $2 XRP shit ain't going to work. It won't. That's just one bank, JP Morgan. What about the thousands of other banks? And what about the real estate companies? And what about this? What a $2 XRP is not going to work. That's why I don't care. XRP goes $1 tomorrow, fine. 50 cents tomorrow, fine. Like this shit doesn't matter because I know it's not designed to work at 50 cents. People that don't know, oh shit, I got to get out of this. I got to sell. These people are so fucking stupid. They buy shit and they don't even understand it. Now, let me check the comments, and then we're going to get into what Grok thinks about the article. Global crypto regulation. Oh, by the way, go to Costco. These are absolutely wonderful. It's like a chocolate protein drink. It tastes just like chocolate milk. 26 grams. Absolutely yummy. You'd think you're drinking chocolate milk, and you could. Oh, man. That's amazing. All right. Got to start your day off with good stuff. Would be crap if banks and institutions only use. The XRP, let me explain to brand new people. Nobody is going to use XRP to buy shit, okay? Somebody made a comment. It would be crap if banks and institutions only use RLUs. That's what they're going to use. The crypto hawk. All right, now you're having a panic attack because you don't understand what you bought. XRP is a bridge. You're not buying shit with it. It's a bridge. Let me say it again. It's a bridge. It's a bridge. It's a bridge. It's not a currency you buy shit with. Am I making sense to anybody? Somebody, please let me know if I am. People are going to be buying shit with stable coins. XRP is a bridge. XRP is a bridge. It's not a currency to buy shit. It's a bridge. Did I mention XRP is a bridge? Okay. That's where this goes. The XRP is in the middle. It's like, okay, an insurance policy. I've got dollars. Juan Gomez, who lives in Guadalajara, wants to be paid. He wants $100 in pesos. Pesos, pendejo. So I send him $100. The bridge, which is XRP, covers the 2 to 5 seconds, like an insurance policy, let's say. And then out the other side comes the pesos, and Juan Gomez takes it and he goes buy his tequilas and hookers, okay? So that's how my wife said, I hear you, crypto hawk. So new people, what's happening is you buy stuff in like Bitcoin, right? But XRP is not designed to replace government's money. XRP is a bridge. I don't know if I've said that yet. XRP is a bridge. It's a bridge. It's a bridge. You're not buying shit with XRP. You're not buying shit with XRP. Nobody's going to buy shit with XRP. Could you? Yes. Will you? No. So the XRP is a bridge. The stable coins is what everybody's going to use because there needs to be a bridge in the middle for 2 to 5 seconds. And that's where the XRP comes in. It guarantees like a transaction. So that's how that kind of works. It's kind of like when I take off my gold necklace to go buy something at the grocery store. Well, you could, but it's not really designed for that. You have to get the store manager. They aren't going to want to go through all that stuff. They got to get a scale, weigh it, then they got to test the gold. Okay. Technically, can you buy stuff with XRP? Yeah. But it's going to be a stable coin. Why? Because you don't want to circumvent. See, here's the deal. You're not buying shit with XRP. The government won't have it. It's going to be stable coins that are backed with the XRP. If you had XRP to buy shit with, you won't need money, right? So what's going to happen to all the country's money? It's going to disappear. Now, eventually, the person that comes out of Europe, out of Rome, the Vatican, who runs the whole world, I'm not going to talk about the new, and I won't say world, and I won't say order, then the whole world's going to run on the XRP at that point. And then all the country's money is going to disappear. That's a whole nother crypto Hulk show that we're not going to have. That's the end game. When the old Roman Empire that's still alive comes back and runs the whole world, then the world will run on like an XRP, because all the other countries' money will become useless because it'll all XRP will be everybody's money. But not right now, not for the next 10, 20, 30 years or something. Whatever it is, it's all going to be, every country is going to have its own money. That's why all these central banks are buying gold. Okay. When this thing goes, every country will have a stable coin. Every country will have its own money that is ran on the XRP ledger. And in between every transaction, you'll have a bridge. That's the XRP. Okay. That's how the shit works. So you can't, because here's the deal. You can't run on XRP because then you'd eliminate every country's money. That would be a very bad thing. That means whoever controlled that ledger would control the world, wouldn't it? So stable coins are good. You just don't understand how this shit works. If XRP is going to be the money of the world, then all the country's money just becomes worthless, doesn't it? Well, yeah, it does. Then whoever, let's say, somehow gets control of that ledger, oh shit, then they control the world. What if the validators on the XRP ledger, there's what, 100 or 200 of them or something? What if we, like somebody suggests in the chat that, oh gosh, what'd they say? Whoever thought of stable coins screwed us. No, that's a completely wrong statement. Whoever thought of stable coins helped us. This is somebody that doesn't understand crypto at all, and that's okay. Because if we go with that thought in the comment that XRP is the money, okay, then what if the 1 to 200 validators all get together? Because, you know, that's what sometimes these elitists do. They're all communist Democrats. They all get together and we have some kind of crazy ass world leader who believes in everybody needs to ride bicycles, eat plants and shit, green power kind of thing, girl power. And then they switch over to XRP being the money system and they control it and then they turn your money off. That's not going to be a good thing. We're going to trust the whole world's on 200 people? No, that'd be a very, 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 very bad thing. So it's good that each country has a stable coin. Now, the problem comes in each country is controlling that stable coin. You're running into a problem here. You have an idea on how you think the world works, and it's not how the world works. That's the problem. You're in a world that's inherently bad. You're in a world where people are out for themselves. They don't care. You're in a world where YT platform doesn't want people to see my show. We're in a world where a $100, $200, $300 billion business, whatever YT is, and they still want more money. They still don't want you to learn shit on this channel. That's the world that we're in. Now, Let's read what Grok came up with. I read this article. Let me look here. I read the article here, and we're talking about Ripple's becoming a bank as well. I'm going to go down to the section where it critically examines this article. What about the article? So here's the Grok. I asked Grok, what about the article and the $500 claim? Did the bank representative really know what she's talking about? The article is yes. Here's Grok answering me. Yes, I analyzed the article you linked, the Binance Square post from July 31st, 2023. Using available tools to fetch and verify its content, it does claim that a Wells Fargo Treasury Management representative predicted XRP could reach one. I'm reading to you what Grok is saying, so you know that I'm not pulling anything out of context and stuff, because there's dumbasses be like, oh, well, he actually, oh, God. Anyhow, let me just read what I'm reading here. Grok says that I read the article, and there is a Wells Fargo Treasury Management person, and she did say that XRP could reach 1 to 500 in the next 4 to 7 months. Grok says framing it as a bullish outlook tied to XRP's utility in cross-border payments and potential to disrupt systems like SWIFT. Shannon Thorpe is a real person and has been employed at Wells Fargo since 2020, currently as vice president, of lead control management officer. Now, she has previous experience in treasury management. Oh. That's what her LinkedIn profile says. Let's look right here. She has experience in financial services, including treasury solutions and compliance. Yes, she did make the $1 to $500 prediction in the next 4 to 7 months. This originated from a thread she posted on X July 29th, 2023. Okay, so this is something that she said like 2 years ago, when she argued that traditional chart-based analysis undervalues XRP's utility as a bridge asset. Did I say as a bridge asset? It's not being used as a currency. It'll be used as a bridge. Did I say a bridge asset or a bridge currency? I don't know if I've said that yet. XRP capturing a portion of the $7 trillion daily SWIFT volume. 30% would equal 2.7 trillion in daily XRP liquidity. Projections from Ripple's 2023 new value report estimates 250 trillion in cross-border payments by 2027. So 4 years ago, Ripple, 4 years ago, Ripple's own numbers were that there's going to be 250 trillion in cross-border payments by 2027, which is about a year and maybe a half from now. She emphasizes utility over speculation. The statement went viral in the XRP community back then. Okay, here's Grok. Grok says, "What do I think?" Grok says, This prediction was ambitious, but grounded. Here's what Grok says, but grounded in logical assumptions about XRP use case as a fast, low-cost bridge. Did I say a bridge? I want to make sure this is known as a bridge. It's not just a currency. It's a bridge for payments. Just want to say that. Aligning with Ripple's focus on ODL and institutional adoption. However, her prediction overlooked market realities. At $500, XRP's market cap would exceed 50 trillion based on a 100 billion supply. Who's to say they even released the other 50 billion? We haven't got there yet. Okay. Dwarfing global economies and ignoring dilution from ESCO releases and regulatory hurdles. It didn't happen. XRP peaked at around $3.80 in 2018 and hovered around $2 in 2025, highlighting how hype can drive short-term buzz but not sustain them. Thorpe's view adds to XRP narrative as a utility token, but I'd treat it as a speculative optimism rather than a reliable forecast. Crypto prices are volatile. Now let's go down. Here's his thoughts. Shannon Thorpe's information from her 2023 X thread is largely correct. This is what Grok is saying. Her prediction is largely correct and verifiable, according to Grok. This is not hype. This is just facts, what Grok is saying. The Ripple 2023 New Value Report does project cross-border payments reach 250 trillion by 2027. Based on surveys of global finance leaders and market trends, this aligns with other industry estimates such as McKinsey and Visa, which also forecast similar growth in payments. This is according to Grok, everybody. This isn't a hype article whatsoever. Anybody that says that, go back to sucking dicks, okay? It's what you're best at. Not leaving comments, sucking dicks, all right? Her reference to Swift's daily volume of 5 to 7 trillion in value, though Swift primarily reports message counts over 47 million a day in 2025, is common approximation in fintech discussions. This non-security status for XRP is accurate. I've already shown you over all these years, XRP's not ever been a security. It's never been given a security status. XRP. So here's the difference with Crypto Hulk channel. We're years ahead. We are years ahead of anything. In 2015, Ripple was determined to be a currency. Its status has never changed. The government of the United States, the Treasury of the United States determined in 2015 XRP was a currency. The Justice Department of the United States in 2015 determined Ripple's XRP was a currency. The office, the United States court system in 2015 determined the XRP was a currency. It was never determined to be a security at any point. Gary Gensler by himself tried to make it seem like it was. Gary Gensler's not more important than the Treasury Department, FinCEN, or the United States Attorney's Office. Gary Gensler's a nobody. He always was and he always will be a nobody. XRP was never, not in this universe, a security. I just want to make that clear. So I don't know where Grok is saying the non-security status for XRP is accurate. It's always been that. So here's where I take issue with Grok. Doesn't know what the fuck he's saying. The non-security status for XRP is accurate. Well, no shit, Sherlock Holmes. It's been that way for like 10 fucking years. And has indeed boosted institutional interest. However, this Shannon Thorpe, here's what Grok says. However, her model assumes rapid, significant market captured by XRP in a short time frame. So what we got is this, and I'm going to read off the final thing with Grok, and we're done. What Grok is saying is what this lady factually says is true. Her numbers add up. Where Grok has an issue is her time frame. Now, what Grok says, I'm summarizing this. What Grok says is he sees this as a rapid time frame. Not that it's not possible. It is. It's just a very rapid time frame. 4 to 7 months for $500. Grok's saying that it's possible if the right conditions happen. So that is what we got going on here. Based on her information and method, Grok says my updated number for XRP in the next 4 to 7 months is $80. $80 to $400. However, Grok says this requires explosive adoption, okay, which is possible, but unlikely in such a short window. More realistic scenarios put it at $3 to $10. So is the article the article's real. Could it happen? Absolutely. It'd have to happen very quickly, but it could. Grok's saying that it could happen. But what Grok is saying is just more realistically, maybe like $10 in 7 months. Okay. So there you have that. Very, very interesting. Let me check the comments real quick. And then I'm going to briefly go over Fidelity. You're going to want to hear this. Okay. I'm going to show you right here. Let's see. I have a Fidelity account. It's a standard account of investing, okay? Now, I'm going to show you what they sent me yesterday. You're not going to believe it. Here is a Fidelity investment account. It's a legal disclaimer. Look what they got going on, everybody. Cryptocurrencies. What's the title of this? This was last updated December 12th, 2025. That was yesterday. Today's the 13th in the United States. If you're in the United States, right now it's December 13th. This article came out in the United States December 12th, yesterday. 2025. Let me read what the title is. Fidelity Crypto Customer Agreement. Oh, shit. I'm just letting you know. They're getting it all set up, everybody. They're not giving this to me when crypto takes off 3 years from now. They're not giving this to me right now for crypto to take off 2 years from now. They're not going to give this and then not allow me to trade with crypto for 2 years. That's not going to make sense. Everybody, they're giving this to me because I believe crypto is going to be sold next year. We'll have crypto laws next year. We will all be rich next year. That's what I firmly believe. Why the fuck would Fidelity give me this for like the year 2030? Does that make any sense? No, it does not at all. That wouldn't even be halfway sensible. Listen to what it's saying. There is substantial risk in buying and selling digital assets. Are you hearing me? The value of digital assets can increase and decrease quickly. Are you hearing me? And you can lose money when buying, selling, and holding digital assets. Digital assets are not insured, by the FDIC or the Securities Investor Protection Corporation. Before investing, I hope you're hearing all this, before investing in digital assets, you should consider these and other risks of investing. Described, there's risks, and they're described in our risk disclosure. They're not giving this to Crypto Hulk because in the year 2030, they're going to sell crypto. That would be fucking stupid. You wouldn't give somebody a legal disclosure years in advance. That would be like, I don't know. Nobody does that. Maybe on planet Uranus, but not mine. Consult your financial advisor, that's not me, and tax advisor regarding your specific circumstances, whether trading and holding digital assets is right for you. Everybody, I hope you're ready. Get ready, please. Be ready. Right now, it's time to buy. Right now, it's time to get a loan. All the crypto's cheap. Now's the time to buy it. Get a loan. Don't dollar cost average. Take a fucking loan right now, genius. When XDC is 4 cents, when HBAR is 12 cents, now it's time to get a loan. Get all the shit right now. This Fidelity brochure is mailed to me, letting me know what to expect. They're changing their terms of agreements. They are going to be selling crypto, and it won't be in 2028, 27. They're not going to give me this 2 years in advance. That shit's not going to happen. This crypto is taking off 2026. Congratulations, everybody. Okay. Opening, maintaining, and closing your account. And then there's a paragraph on that. It means they're going to have to do KYC, know your customer, anti-money laundering, and all that. It's what they're talking about here. You have to verify your identity. Oh, here we go. Confidentiality. They're talking about custody, trading, transferring digital assets. I'm just letting you know it's coming. It's right here. It's 2026. That's what I'm seeing right here. Now's the time to get that Caleb Brown account set up. Get all your shit. Get a loan. Just fucking buy it all you need. Make payments every month. I'm telling you. When this thing takes off, you're priced out. And if you even start talking about, oh, man, I missed out, you're banned. You're banned on the Crypto Hulk channel. I can't have dumb shit on the channel. Cannot have dumbasses saying, oh, man, I missed out on all of this. Oh, I can't have losers on the channel. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. You're either going to get right now or you're going to get lost later. Digital assets and US dollars credited to your account at Fidelity Digital Assets will be treated as what? Financial assets under Article 8 of the Uniform Commercial Code, as in effect in the state of New York, and will act as a securities intermediary with respect to your account. Digital assets means cryptocurrency, virtual currency, digital currency, digital commodity. This is based on a cryptographic protocol of a computer network that Fidelity Digital Assets supports for buying, selling, and custody. We will hold your digital assets. They're just telling us right now, everybody. It is coming. Crypto is so cheap. Right? This is why I'm not concerned. This is why I'm buying crypto so cheap, not worried, loving it, absolutely loving the cheap prices, because this is coming right here. Fidelity says, we will hold your digital assets through one or more omnibus wallets, along with the digital assets of our other customers. You agree that our digital assets will be commingled and treated as fungible with the digital assets owned. See, now there's a difference with Kaylen Brown. This is where Kaylen Brown comes in. Kaylen Brown does not commingle. This is big, big, big difference. But Crypto Hulk, you already have Kaylen Brown. Why are you reading this article? Well, there's a couple of reasons why, dummy. But see, Kaylen Brown keeps yours separate. What does this company do? Commingles them all together. Oh. So you're not really an account owner here, are you? No. Not when your assets are mixed with everybody else's. No, this is where Kaylen Brown shines. Kaylen Brown shines because they do custody of your assets and they're not mixing it with nobody else's. Oh, that's good, Crypto Hulk. See, you agree that we keep a record of digital assets credited to your account. Your crypto is not held in your account. Do you get this? Oh, now I get it, Crypto Hulk. They keep a record of crypto that's credited to your account, not in your account. That's the difference. In Kaylen Brown, your crypto is in your account only. Oh. Now, the crypto that you give Fidelity to hold, it's put in an omnibus wallet. Okay. That's the big difference with Kaylen Brown and this company here. That you, listen to this, you do not have rights to any specific digital asset or digital asset wallet address or private keys. Oh, what? Let me repeat. If you guys decide to sign up here at Fidelity after, well, not now because I'm sinking the boat. At Caleb and Brown, your account is your account. Let's go right here. You do not have access You do not have any rights to any specific digital asset or digital wallet or keys. Now, at Caleb Brown, you don't have the keys because Fireblocks has all that. And it's for security purpose. If you were to get robbed or some bad guy comes in and says, "Hey, sucker, I'm going to clap your cheeks unless you give me your wallet for Caleb Brown or your pass keys." "Oh, yes, I'll give them to you right away." That's why. At Caleb Brown, you don't have that shit because the bad man's going to come in and get your stuff. All your stuff. At Fidelity, you don't even have the rights to any specific digital asset. So let me see where we are as far as time. Okay, we're at the 1 hour mark. This is 26 pages, and I'm on page 3. So obviously, I can't. On cash depository is Citibank. So Citibank is holding your cash for this Fidelity deal. I don't know who's doing custody, probably Fireblocks. But I gave you this article. You could look at it yourself. It's straight from Fidelity. And I'm showing you right here. I say 2026. We have crypto laws and it all takes off then. This is pretty amazing. I think Crypto Hulk show will definitely be different. Once we're rich, this will be a whole different Crypto Hulk show. It won't be like we're trying to get rich, like we're already there. And if you haven't gotten the right cryptos as of right now or so, you'll be priced out and you'll be the broke bastard that won't be able to get back in the Crypto Hulk club. Just letting you know. When everything takes off, this Crypto Hulk show is different. It's only for the rich. If you're poor, that's it. My 5.5, 6 years of doing freebie shit's over. Just letting you know in advance. Because then my job is to protect all of us that are rich and to keep the broke scammers out. The show will be closed. I'll have to verify everybody and their net values. I won't know, but an independent auditing company will know what your net value is. And if you're not at a certain amount of net value, you won't be in the Crypto Hulk Club. And this club will kind of be the same as we're doing now, but it'll be, how do we manage our millions and billions? What are we doing? What connections do I have? What countries and what connections do I have? These kinds of things. That's where the Crypto Hulk show goes. It's all done. This freebie shit is over and done. That's the reality. We've had 5.5 years of free shows on Crypto Hulk. Those days are coming to an end. This show will eventually be over. Now, the show will start off in maybe a new format. We're already rich. Crypto Hulk, what are you doing? What, you know, like, I don't know all the things that are going to happen. I wanted to show you the Fidelity thing because this shit's real. It's coming. If you don't have all your crypto, get a fucking loan. Get this shit now. Because maybe 3 months from now, maybe 7 months from now, this Fidelity black appeal sounds good. Time to enjoy. Chris Sharp. I sure hope so. I put in my 24 months notice to my job. Are you serious? 24 months notice? I'm going to quit in 2 years. I'm putting in notice. Like, what are your thoughts? Why is Fidelity sending me this if we're not getting rich till 2028, that's not going to happen. Fidelity is sending me this for a reason. I think between 3 to 6 months from now, I say this, in 3 months or less, they're going to allow all of us to buy and sell crypto on Fidelity. That's a start right there. I'm not saying that's when we'll all be rich and shit, but I'm just saying that something is going to happen. Maybe it's just Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't know how all this starts. Don't quit your job, Chris Sharpie. I don't know when we're rich. I do know that Fidelity is sending me out notices that I'm going to be able to buy and sell crypto. It always starts with the Bitcoin, Ethereum, the Litecoin, Cardano stuff. Like it starts with that. So I don't know. I was really shocked to read that. Yesterday, I got that in my email. I'm looking through. I'm like, what? Fidelity's selling crypto? They're going to have wallets? What? Oh, yeah. So does that mean I'm rich? I don't know when. I don't know when that date we're rich is. Okay. You got to have two things: global crypto laws. Number two, global tokenization. Then that's probably when we're rich. Africa's got to get hooked up. All these basic fun. Can you go to the store and buy shit with crypto? Not right now. When all these things come into play, that's probably when we're rich. I'm not using crypto every day. I don't know anybody that's using crypto every day for shit. That has to happen. My Wells Fargo account has to have a wallet for crypto built in. There's got to be some kind of Wells Fargo update of the app. And then they'll put in some kind of crypto. But then I got to be able to buy and sell shit with crypto. That's utilization. I don't have a date for that. I don't have a date. It's whenever that happens, that's a very good possibility you're rich by then. So I'm just putting that out there. This is what's happening. That's what I got in my email yesterday. And that's the end of this Crypto Hulk episode. I will see you later for a cold plunge. And then after that, it'll be probably tomorrow morning show.